Hi everyone. So yes, the room thermostat, that most important piece of equipment that controls our central heating system, how hot our house is going to get or cold it's going to get, depending where it's set. Now I'm often asked how many hundred times a week, what's the best temperature to set my room thermostat at? Now there's no definitive answer for that one, because you've all got different homes. They all can be different in the way that they're built, how old they are, how new they may be, whether you've got an efficient heating system fitted, whether you've got double glazing, insulation, blah blah blah, it goes on and on. Now I know quite a few of you out there will just say the heating won't be coming on. I've got to make a choice between heating and keeping warm, and that means the heating's got to go off, and it's a really sad state of affairs that is happening. It shouldn't be happening in England, but there we are. These scandals and things go on that this is still allowed to happen. But anyway, I'm not moving into that area. I'm going to move on to those of you that can afford to run the heating. Now, the thermostat, its range best for is probably between 18 and 21. Now 21 is the actual ideal temperature, and ideally as well, if you're an older person, I'm talking about over 60, you will need 21. You will need to be warmer, because you actually get colder than younger people. The younger you are, the less cold you are. I mean, we all remember when we were kids, going out in next shirt sleeves and things in the middle of winter, and not feeling it, because when you're young you're just active and you just don't feel it like you do when you get older, which was just as well, because back then in the day when I was young, we didn't have any gas central heating. Oh no, we just had a coal fire in the front room. The rest of the house was freezing solid. So just something to bear in mind. So anyway, the temperature, the thermostat temperature, come on, let's get this sorted out. So if your house is insulated right through and through, you've done absolutely everything to it you can as regards insulating that home, double glazing, everything, loft insulation about 10 foot thick, no, but you know what I mean. You've done all you can. What else can be done? Well, clothing is a key one. Lots of different layers, obviously, and that will make a difference to how much you want that temperature set, because just 1 degree drop, they say, from 21 to 20 on that thermostat will mean a saving, well, so I've read, of £100 a year. Seems a lot, but then if it's really cold like it is right at the moment, this cold spell we're going through, you could see it would easily add up. Now, not everybody's got gas central heating. Some of you got electric heating and oil heating, and even that's expensive as hell to run, and you've got to really keep an eye on the stat with that. So a lot of people I know are running around about 19. If you can just manage that, just about I can, but I'm an active guy anyway. No. But if you can manage 19, or if not 20, then that is a good figure really. But at the end of the day, if you're cold, 21 is the only answer. When you're sitting in the front room at night and you're watching TV, that's when you can get really cold, and you'll need that higher figure. Now, a lot of things that have gone wrong with heating systems these days is that some of the boilers not been serviced, not been looked after. They may even be old inefficient boilers that are not condensing boilers. You may have a new boiler and you're not allowing it to condense by running it flat out, for instance. So that's another no-no, which causes you a big bill. The other ones are these horrible column rads. A lot of people have changed rads from under their window and put these column ones on because they look better. And yeah, sure they do. Thank God I got rid of that horrible radiator under the window. Why do they put radiators under windows for? Surely all the heat goes out the window, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. No. And one of the reasons that those radiators are placed under windows is because the cold air coming in through those windows is warmed by the radiator. That sets up a current of air, a convection current, that's circulating the air around your living room. You probably often wonder why you have air curtains when you go in stores, a heater directly above you just as you go in. And a lot of people used to think, why they put that there? All the air's going to go out, the hot air, isn't it? Not hot air, the hot air, yeah. It's not, it's actually going to go in. It's going to go into the store as the doors open. The cold air will rush in like, let's get in there, make this place colder. But that air curtain warms that air up, and the same thing's happening, it's circulating around the store. So a similar thing with the radiator, it's circulating the air around your room. But obviously with those column rads, that's not going to happen, and you lose your efficiency. They may say that they're the same output rating as the rad you replaced, but as you've now got that against an inner wall with this great big tall thing, it's not got the efficiency there. Also, they're only so wide, aren't they? A couple of feet wide and tall. So all the heat is literally going straight up to the ceiling. It's not much coming off of it. Everybody that I've ever known have fitted those column rads instead of rads under windows. I've regretted it. I said the same thing. Oh yeah, they look great, but they don't seem to warm the room much. And that is one of the reasons why. Everything has a reason. What else can we do? Well, as I say, all we can do is get it right for us. Some people have even tried just putting one radiator on in the room you're sitting in and turn all the others off. And it kind of works, but it really is uncomfortable in the rest of the house. You want to go out to the kitchen, make a cup of tea, or just go to the bedroom at night to get, you find you've probably got to undress yourself in the front room, then rush up there quick and get under the covers because it's freezing. Not ideal. It's best to warm the whole house up. Some of the rooms, yes, that are not used, maybe bedrooms that are spare, turn them off. If not going out and shut the door, that's a good idea for us. I'm sure you've got plenty of saving ideas with using your heating that you haven't told me about, and I'm sure you will what you do, but there's lots of ways. So the answer to the question about what should I set my room thermostat at, it's not got a definitive answer at all. It's what's comfortable, what you can afford, and what's right for you. That is what you set it at. Okay, so there's my answer. And keep warm, everybody. Try not to get down too much about the cold weather. It's only winter, it's every winter, we've got to go through it. We'll be spring before we know it. Okay, that's about it though. All my stuff here to go. 33. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.